Hey everybody, Dr. Greco here. Welcome to Ministry in a Minute. So this week we're talking about questions we can ask that will begin gospel conversations. We said the first one has to be, are you saved? And after we build bridges with people last week, we have the opportunity to enter into conversations with them. Another question we could ask that will start a gospel conversation, you have to be careful here, is what do you think? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? What's your opinion on such and such? Now, you have to be very careful. Our initial instinct is always to debate, to want to be right. And it's important when we ask this kind of question that A, we don't open a can of worms that will lead away from the gospel, like about politics, and that B, we're not thinking about our reply before they're finished talking. We have to actually hear people out. And here's where I get this. James chapter 3 talks about there being two kinds of wisdom. And there's wisdom that comes from heaven. And if we hear someone's heart, we can often hear where they are with God. So there was a shooting. Well, how do you think we should deal with these things? Oh, I think we should outlaw guns. Or I think we should have a sensible conversation about weapons, but also about morality. There's two different answers, and you're going to hear people's hearts. Now, you have to be prepared when you get the wrong answer, not to attack, but to be empathetic and try to think about the gospel. But entering into meaningful conversations about what's going on in our communities and in our world is a great way to begin gospel conversations. As long as we understand that we need to steer that conversation back towards God. We'll see you tomorrow for another Ministry in a Minute.